Here I'm just reading, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can share the Murli if you wish to, otherwise we will share.
Yeah. Um, have the model, but now
You
I
can
will.
continue, we will share the Murli.
Sure. Okay. So let's just revise a little bit what you all might have heard because I'm continuing from where it was left, right? So two things. First thing, Baba defined who is a Brahmin, right? It's a beautiful definition. A Brahmin means faith in intellect. Beautiful way to check. Am I a Brahmin? Do I have faith in intellect? Simple. And then he defined what is foundation of Brahmin life. He said foundation of Brahmin life means faith. And then he said, what is proof of faith? Proof of faith is victory. And then he said, why faith and victory are not equal? He said, we always say, I have 100% faith, but I don't have victory. The moment we are saying this, the checkpoint is foundation is weak. Then the next question is, what is foundation? He gave four things. The foundation is first the father, then the elevated fortune of the soul, elevated Brahmin family, and the recognition of the sage. So these are the four things. So why does the foundation shake? Foundation shake means there is upheaval. Upheaval means there is weakness. Weakness means no victory. So he gave the whole process of that. And because of this, we play the victim card. We play the victim card. We say we are 100% yours, but this happened, that happened. We play innocence. Baba is so smart. He even defined it. He defined what innocence is. Right? And he said, don't be innocent. You shouldn't be innocent in two things, but you should be innocent in one thing. He was very clear. He said, don't be innocent in words, don't be innocent in actions. Right? We could do a complete workshop on that. So beautiful. What does it mean to be act innocence in your words? Be innocent in your actions. No, you have to be innocent only in your heart. Innocent, he equated to saint. Saint means a great soul. Right. So words and actions, you cannot be innocent. Okay, then what should I be? That will be the question. So he defined even that. In your words, you should be Trikaldarshi. In your actions, you should be knowledgeful. Very beautiful, interesting thing. A lot to churn on that. And the most difficult pillar among all these four pillars, two things he said. One of them is with Brahmin family. I'm good. Me and Baba good, but don't put me in the family. Right. So he gave a very beautiful thing for us to churn on. When you find it difficult, you need to ask this question. Right? He gave us a question. And it's a beautiful question. You ask that question, then this question will not come. I don't want Brahmin family. I cannot. Right? What's the question? I am a soul going to reside in the land of. Am I going to reside in the land of Mukti or in Jivan Mukti? Once we answer that, we will know what I should do with Brahmin family. If you're just happy just being the soul world, then yes, you don't want Brahmin family. But if you want to come to Jivan Mukti, then yes, Brahmin family is a must. Then the challenge of the fourth pillar is the age is. Papa said you have to bring about transformation before time. The age is time. And then the marks will be accumulated for your effort. If you do according to time, then time will receive marks, not you. So this is a little higher picture on what we all gone through. Now we will continue with the Murli. Right. So acha, right? So what other result did Baba see? At the present time, Baba saw two types of cleverness in the children. Something to think. It's not in a good way. Baba says cleverness, right? What did Baba see? You must be aware of your own cleverness, must you not? What was the first type of cleverness that Baba saw? That of seeing the self and of seeing others. And he saw cleverness in this. Typical Mumbai Bhasha, they say, both Shana. Right? So when I was reading, I was like, yeah, Baba is saying that. Cleverness, right? One, how you see yourself and how you see others. To be ones who spin the discus of self-realization and who spin the discus of looking at others. Swadarshan we do and Paradarshan we do. Right? Those are two aspects, are they not? These are two aspects. What are the majority clever in? In looking at the self or in looking at others? Where are you clever? Speak honestly. Imagine God sitting in front of you, asking this question, and then saying, speak honestly. Bab Dada has told you before that the short distance vision of some children is becoming good, and that the long distance vision of other children is becoming very good. However, for the majority, their long distance vision is good, but their short distance vision is slightly less good. Basically, we are busy correcting others, right? That's what Baba. We are not good in correcting the self. No short vision, only long vision. They wish to see, but they are not able to see clearly. And then, what is their cleverness? Whenever something happens, in order to keep the self safe, they will speak clearly about the things of others and make them big. Wow. Such a good point, teacher. We'll speak clearly about the things of others and make them big. They will make their big thing very small. And the small thing of others, very big. Take a 2-second pause and let this sink in. Cleverness. Like whatever I do, yeah, just okay. Everything happens. These are. But if someone I don't like, they do even a small mistake, we can really make it big. Baba saw this cleverness in the majority. Not always, but sometimes. What other cleverness did Baba see? Nowadays, you use a very special language. What do you say? We cannot bear to see falsehood. We don't have a choice before God, right? He understands 360 degree of our psychology, right? We cannot bear to see falsehood. We cannot bear to hear about any falsehood. And this is why when we see something false, there is a great force, agitation inside us. When we hear something false, there is a great force inside us. So is this right? Wow, so beautiful. Let's think on that. मैं खुद की गलती को अच्छी तरह से छुपा सकता हूँ, दूसरों की गलती है तो इमीडिएटली मेरा डायलॉग चालू, गलत है, गलत को कैसे टॉलरेट कर सकते हैं, गलत को क्यों टॉलरेट करना है, ये तो गलत चीज हुई ना, गलत. Make it big. There's an agitation which comes. He did wrong. That person did wrong. How can he do wrong? Wow. When we hear something false, there is great force inside us. So is this right? Is this language right? Think. Those who think that this language is right, raise your hand. Those who think this language is not right, raise your hand. The majority in the first category. Why? There should be force when there is something false. Should there not? Should there not be force? Is that if that is false and you become forceful, seeing that which is false, is your force true or false? What is it? Force पे बोलना, force से अपना. Force means the agitation which comes with it. You see something wrong and then you are agitated. You flare up, right? So the force is false, is it not? I will do this and show them. That is another beautiful way. How can they do this? I'll show it. देखता हूँ. I will finish falsehood and show them. To challenge in this way is right, is it not? Is it not right? It's picking our brain. You're doing something good. When you finish it, are you not? So always remember what the sign of falsehood is. We all can take this as a homework. Right? Sign of falsehood. The one who is following the truth and wants to finish falsehood has a good aim. Right? The one who is following the truth and wants to finish falsehood has a good aim. That he wants to finish falsehood. However, now this is God's logic, God's intellect. However, in order to finish falsehood, you also need the power of truth. Sit with this. Let this marinate inside. I want to finish falsehood. I want to finish falsehood. Yeah, but are you equipped? What you should be equipped with? The power of truth. So are force and anger signs of truth? Are they signs of truth? I was again asking. Will there be force when there is truth? Beautiful. Truth. What is the picture which is coming to you? A calm eyes, a smile, a still pose, right? That is truth. That is how you see truth. There is no force. So I say I need to fight falsehood. The moment you say fight, I need to show something. Can that be the picture? Can that smile, calm face, half closed eyes? With that image, you can, that doesn't match, right? So beautiful, Murli. Will there be force when there is truth? Should there even be a little bit? No, he's poking us, making fun of us. There should not be any. If I feel angry, seeing that which is false, if I am angry seeing that which is wrong, is that right? Anger, you lost the game. Force, you lost the game. ऐसा कैसा हो सकता? How can this be? The moment that agitation comes, you lost it. You lost the game, right? So Baba is telling us, is this right? It is not right. Would you not feel the heat if someone starts a fire? Or can you remain heat proof? If you have the knowledge that this is the fire of falsehood, if you have the knowledge that this is the fire of falsehood, and you can feel the heat of that, then what will you do for yourself? Wow. If you have the knowledge that this is the fire of falsehood, galat hai, galat ja raha hai, aag lagi hai, and you can feel the heat of that, then what will you do for yourself? You will keep yourself safe, will you not? Very important. So if the thing is burning, the first thing you do is you get out. Something I always take it, yeah. Even in the aeroplane, they say, when the mask falls, first you put on the mask. first and then help others. You will keep yourself safe, will you not? Or would you say that you cannot escape from the heat of the fire? Fire is coming, how will I escape? No, you will do anything to get out of it. Right? You will keep yourself safe, will you not? Or is it all right to get slightly burnt by the heat of the fire? अभी उठना है चलना है थोड़ा ठीक है little fire yeah and then if it is a little more then I will walk. I really want to find a person who has that mentality who can say that. No matter how much even lazy I am, right? Even a little heat, forget it, you will rush out. So Baba is toying with us, is playing with her. Now, is it all right to get slightly burnt by the heat of the fire? So always remember that the sign of truth is manners. That's it. I think we can just end the Murli right here. This is the biggest takeaway, which nowhere in the world has given you a very difficult concept in the simple terms. No, none. सत्यता को सिद्ध करने के लिए सभ्यता जरूरी है. Really sit with that. He's wrong, he's wrong, he's wrong, he's wrong. Okay. Hold on to your sabhyata before you utter a single word. If you are true and you have the power of truth, then you will never let go of your manners. That's it. You are true. And along with truth, you have the power of truth. These are two different things which many people doesn't get it. The entire world, they like truth. But no one has the power of truth. If you want to look at power of truth, you have to look at God. It's power. Never agitated. Never Maya did this, did that, did this. It has taken so much. All my children, 33 crore, have already gone one after another after another. The whole world is being burnt in the fire of vices. Still he is stable. He did not lose his sabhyata. He could have just come and smacked us and said, come on, get in line. What are you guys doing? Do you even know what you people are doing now? That is the power of truth which God has, right? So if you are true and you have the power of truth, then you will never let go of your manners. Sabhyata nahi chutega, right? Prove truth, but with total manners. Prove truth, total manners. No raised voice, no anger, no shouting, no attitude. Thing. Same smile, same humble look. Eyelids half closed, bent, soft voice. Then what words come out of you is arrows, one arrow after another. Prove truth, but with total manners. If you let go of your manners and then wish to prove the truth without manners, you'll not be able to prove the truth. That's so true. The moment you come with an attitude, forget about anger, you just have a little slight leaning of your attitude of I'll show you. The moment they feel it, the other person, he already has put a block. And you are just wasting your time and energy. Nothing, even though he knows he doesn't want to listen. He has put a block already, he doesn't. But if you're respectful, say, see, this is what come to my notice. I think this is how it shouldn't be, and this is how it should be. What do you think? Beautiful. If you let go of your manners and then wish to prove the truth without manners, you will not be able to prove the truth. In fact, what happens is that you wish to prove the truth, but if you let go of your manners and prove the truth, then that proof will become stubbornness, not proof. You can give data after data after data. You can provide all the data, but the change won't happen. Imagine if big corporate companies know this technique, right? How much money they spend on training this thing. We follow the data. We want the data. Yeah. Good, you have the data, but there's a way it needs to come out. If it comes out as stubbornness, the culture is lost. Right? The sign of lack of manners is stubbornness. The sign of manners is humility. That's it. You don't need anything else. Beautifully, literally, he spelled it out. How do I know someone has lack of manners? Yes, someone has manners. Simple. He's stubborn. यही सही है. ऐसा ही होना है. Sign of manners is humility. The one who proves something false to be false will always remain humble and will interact with manners. So, did you hear about the second type of cleverness? So, don't be clever in this way. This is also homework. Let go of such cleverness and become humble, completely humble. He has to say that, right? God is really saying, child, let go of such cleverness, become humble. And then he is also adding it, completely humble. To say I am right and this one is wrong is not humility, period. Then what should I say? He's wrong, that person is wrong. So what should I say? I'm right, I know it. That is wrong. Don't say it. To say I am right and this is wrong is not humility. People of the world also say that if someone tries to prove the truth, then there is something or another not quite right. That's why in the outside world they say, right? Truth you shouldn't prove. That whole concept is wrong. Think on it. If something is true, you should just leave it, not mess with it, leave it. The moment you try to prove truth, you lost it. The game is lost, gone. Such a powerful thing. This is truth. Just be silent. So this outside world is saying, people of the world also say that if someone tries to prove the truth, there is something or another not quite right. This has become the language of some children. What is the language? I am telling you the complete truth. I am telling you 1000% truth. But there is no need to prove the truth. Truth is like the sun. which cannot remain hidden. That is the curse which someone has to live with, right? You know the truth. You know that is wrong, this is true. What should you do? Silent. That's why even God, goddesses, they all pray, they go to the temple. They know the truth. The person who is coming right in front of me is a big criminal. He's folding, doing arti, everything. I'll just keep quiet. I know the truth. The deity know the truth. You'll be silent. Simple. Baba. So many people go in front. He knows this is the soul, this is the soul. You could say, nah, yeah, you are not a golden age soul. Nah, you are a silver aged soul. Yeah, you will only be a servant. You will only be a das dasi. He knows it. Doesn't say it. Truth is like the sun, which cannot remain hidden. No matter how many walls may come in front of it, the light of truth cannot remain hidden. A truthful person will never say, "Oh, Baba, I am telling the truth." I think we all should remove this from our dictionary. We never say, "I'm telling you the truth." Right? We'll only say, "This is what I know. I'm giving it to you. Now you decide." The moment this word comes, "I'm telling you the truth," means there's something, dal mein kuch kala hai. Right? Wow, such a powerful Murli. Although others may say that you are speaking the truth, right? But I cannot say I'm telling the truth. That's the best compliment. Someone else should say, yeah, I know this person. They are telling the truth. Baba will tell you something even more entertaining. Wow, Baba, till now the whole thing was entertaining. Now you are going to add more entertainment for us. Baba will tell you something even more entertaining. Baba is going to tell you even more today. Should Baba tell you more? You're very interested to hear. Are you also interested to put into practice? Right? Those times when Baba used to sit for long. And the people who used to go to Madhuban were of that quality too, right? Just Baba, 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 no one else. They want to hear. And then later we could see how it dwindled, right? And then as the ending began, we could see, yeah, many doesn't want to even listen. They just come and they're busy with. Should Baba tell you more? You're very interested to hear, but are you also interested to put into practice? Or do you simply like to listen? You will also put it into practice, will you not? Bab Dada is very amused about one aspect. What is the news that Baba receives from the children at the present time? You challenge even Baba. What you challenge Baba with is that Bab Dada has said that he will move the teachers around. This was the time. What's the date of this Murli, original date? It was 90 something. I need to check again. That was the time when Badi Dadi, Prakashmani Dadi also, we'll move. People, they shouldn't be in the same center, right? Because people are getting attached to their centers. We'll move around. This teacher will be sent to another, and they will be sent to another. We'll move around, move the teachers around. This was during that time. He will move the teachers around. We will now see what Baba does. We will see whether he moves them or not. We will see whether he does what he says. So what is this? And when Baba said this, he'll move the teachers around. Many students, let's see, will he move, will he not move? So Baba said, what is this? Baba has said it, but it is up to Baba whether to do it or not. मेरा घर है भाई, मेरा दुकान है, मैं बोलूंगा. अभी मैं करना है नहीं करना है मेरे ऊपर है. Don't pressurize Baba. Baba, when are you gonna move the teachers? Team Baba, there was so much used to happen, right? But it is up to Baba whether to do it or not. Or should you challenge Baba saying that he has to do it? If Baba wants to do something, he will not do it because someone has said that he should do it. Nor will he not do something because someone has said that he should not do it. But Baba receives letters containing challenges. Baba receives very good letters. Those who are upset with their teachers have received a very good chance. Like we got upset with the teacher, and Baba said in the Murli, yeah, I'm going to move the teachers. The student became angry. Yeah, I don't like this teacher. Yeah, Baba, please move them, move them. And Baba is like, no, I need to fix my teachers, but hello, you are also my child. I need to fix you too. Those who have upset with their teachers have received a very good chance. You have got a very good chance, have you not? There is benefit in every task that Baba, the benefactor, does. You forget this and then write letters giving directions. You must definitely do this. You must definitely do this. Totally forget who is this being, right? It's God. One more live and say he's gonna move teachers, and I am upset with my teacher, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good move. Baba, when are you moving the teachers? Baba, that's a very good idea you have. I think I approve your message. Baba, I like your thing. I'm approving it. You move it. So must definitely do this. You must definitely do this. Many have become Baba's teachers. So Baba gives congratulations to such children of his. However, constantly make yourself move forward with self-restraint. Wow. Another huge point to underline. Move forward with self-restraint. अपने को ही लगाम देना है कि I can even dictate God. God, this is what you should do. There is success when words are spoken with complete manners and when you behave with complete manners. There's success when words are spoken with complete manners. Words also manners, behaving also manners. If there is truth but no manners, then you will not be successful. We all should write this down and keep it. This is it. Truth needs to get to this level of success. Then the bridging gap is manners. Right? So there are so many people we have seen in the world who are fighting for truth. You should look at the amount of cases, the pending cases we have in court. I'm not even talking about Supreme Court, High Court, in the lower court itself. Huge date after day. There is nothing. They are overworked. Our judicial system, especially in India, is overworked. In all the part of the world, it's like, but especially in India. We have a judicial system which is being really under the pressure for years together. They forget about judgment. You won't even get a hearing. The lower court itself will go round and round. Why? Because someone needs this, their truth, to go to the state of success. Wow. And the bridge, what they forget to put is manners. Imagine if we can put that in every court situation out there. If that person has, so I'm being wronged. How can I use manners? Use it to get this word across to my perpetrator. I am a victim. You are the perpetrator. Something to think about. Because when I was reading this, many different types of crimes were coming, and I said, Baba, how can manners come in there? How can this form a bridge? Will it work? Will the truth reach its truth? I don't know. I'm still, but the Murli is powerful. And if God has said, there should be something in it, right? So if there is truth but no manners, then you will not be successful. When there isn't success, you become even more forceful. It's agitated. What happens when you become forceful? He knows it, right? Baba has. He is the biggest. He knows the entire human psychology. Forget about human psychology. He knows the soul psychology. When there isn't success, you become agitated. What happens when you become agitated? What happens when you become forceful? You lose awareness. This is bumper sticker after bumper sticker I can create. When someone becomes, the moment you are forceful, you're going to lose this one thing. And what is it you're going to lose? You lose awareness. You don't have the awareness of what you are saying or doing. Have you? It's a question which I don't want an answer from you all, but I want you all to think. When was the last time you have seen a person who was forceful and angry say anything sensible? Think on it. Someone who is very angry, very forceful. Did you say any sense? So think on it. You don't have the awareness of what you are saying or doing. When you don't have the awareness, Maya receives the chance to make you unconscious. Right? That boxing match. The moment your eyes are clouded, there's tears or something, and you cannot see, everything is vague. You get punches after punches after punches, and you will be unconscious. This is why, even if you see something that is false, even if you hear such a thing, do not spread something false in the atmosphere. So powerful. I just want to share a story on this. It's a nice story I heard. This is a king decided to host a feast, right, to all the Brahmins. During that time, it was said the biggest punya is when you can feed Brahmins. So he called 108 Brahmins and he's arranged a huge, big feast for them. And while the Brahmins were eating, what happened? The person who was cooking, he took a nice pot of something, a dish, and was coming to serve. It was in the open ground they used to share, right? So what happened was at that same time, there was this Garuda, right? The Garuda is the bird. And the bird, Garuda's food is snake. So he had its prey, the snake, in its beak, and it was flying across. And the snake is dying. So the poison from the snake drips and falls into this dish. And this dish gets contaminated, gets poisoned. And this person doesn't know. He comes, he takes it, and then he serves these Brahmins. And naturally, the Brahmins get sick and some of them die. This is the event which happened. Now, there is a big confusion happening in the Yamadharmaraja. The Yamadharmaraja and Chitragupta are all sitting, and Chitragupta is confused. Because for Chitragupta, the concept is clear. Every action cannot be there in a limbo. It needs to be put either in good or bad. In some category, it should go. Every action should needs go into someone's account. So he's thinking, okay, now under whose account will this action go? 108 Brahmins, death. It's such a big thing. So whom should be blamed for this? Should we put this account on the king? No, the king is not aware. Should we put this on the person who is serving? No, he didn't know. He was with so much love he served. Okay, should we put it on the snake? No, the snake, poor guy, it's dying. Don't expect it on when it deathbed. What is right? What is okay? Then should I put it on the Garuda? Hello, it's his food. So Chitragupta went to the Yamadharmaraja and said, "See, every account is balanced, but this account I don't know under whom I should put." So Yamadharmaraja said, "No, just sit with it. You will find the person, right person." And then it so happened that in the kingdom, there was this market, right? So there was this woman who is sitting there and talking, and she's very loud mouth. So she was sitting there and she was selling her stuff. So a traveler came from another kingdom to this kingdom and was inquiring about the king. Where is this king? Can you tell me where is this king? Where is it? So she doesn't have a good this thing with the king. So the moment he came to her and asked, "Hey, do you know where the palace is? I need to meet the king." "Oh, you want to meet the king who has killed 108 Brahmins? That person." The moment she said that, Chitragupta smiled and said, I got the person to whom I can put this account in. Imagine that lady. She got all the way. It's just a story which I used to listen when I was a kid. But now when I read this, I understand. Why, even if you see something that is false, even if you hear such a thing, do not spread something false in the atmosphere. Because that action might just come into you. Some karmic account is happening. Who are you? Why should you put it? Some say this is a sinful action. We cannot bear to see sinful action. Hello? But if you yourself spread something false in the atmosphere, what is this? What would you call this? This is a charitable act. Is it not? Is this charity? Whether you see or hear something false, remember that this is a family. The third foundation. In a Laukic family also, if you see or hear something, what would you do? Would you spread that? Would you print it in the newspaper? Or would you hear it through the ears and hide it in the heart? To spread these waste things is also a trace of sin. These small sins put an end to your experience of the flying stage. Because to that level, you need to be soul conscious. To that level, you should understand drama. It's a huge thing, right? You see something, you say nothing. Because you understood the drama in a deeper way. You understood karmas in a deeper way. So Baba is asking, what is the heaviest thing of all? Sin is the heaviest thing. If there is even a trace of sin, how can you fly? And the whole world is my family. And already everyone has intertwined karmic accounts with each other. He said bad to someone. That's all I'm saying. He did this bad thing to this person. But through spiritual lens, you say, why did only this person did something bad to this person? What is the intertwined karma? You have to trace it back, trace it back, trace it back, trace it back. Right? Somewhere you understand. Some other person has twisted the arms of truth somewhere in the back, which is rebound. Right? So that's why even all the temples, the deities, their eyes are open, their ears are open. They see everything, they hear everything, but they don't say a thing. The trace of sin. So Baba says these small sins put an end to your experience of the flying stage. What is the heaviest thing of all? Sin is the heaviest thing. There is even a trace of sin. How can you fly? Will the one who has a burden fly? He will come down. However, nowadays you spread things with a very royal language. Do you know what you say? I have brought this fresh news. You are very naive. You're very naive. You don't know. Let me be with you. Let me tell you. You do not know any news. Look how knowledgeable I am. I have the news about so many things. Is this being knowledgeful? Do you know what's happening in the center? Do you know what that sister did? Do you know what this brother did? Do you know when doing that seva, how they fought? Oh my God, he's such a knowledgeable person. He has so much knowledge. Is this being knowledgeful? I was asking. It is a sin for those who hear such news. And it is a greater sin for those who relate it. Rakiben, how long should I go? It's already 8:20. I think I should stop because this is all one after another huge, beautiful Murli, and I don't want to kind of... Maybe I can stop here, page 76.
Kulbhai, we can stop here. I will stop sharing.
Yeah, stop here because this Murli is amazing. I must have read so many times, and still when I read it, it's like so new to me. So let's stop here and let's take a moment and churn and reflect on it and meditate together. So for a moment, let's just take a minute. Take a moment. Let's just try to connect ourselves back to our own innate self first, which is the ultimate truth. The body is something which is very short-lived. It's a clothing. But the being inside, the truth, the soul, it's its story which we heard. The deeper story, the deeper understanding. Baba has beautifully given me the vision, the long distance vision and the short distance vision. He made me understand how easy it is for me to look at things out there, how difficult it is for me to look at my own self. Baba has beautifully given me the homework, how to make the very big things small, even under the guise of truth, how I should be. What should I say? Why I find myself in a state of agitation or in a state of great force? What is the garb I wear to prove something is false? And very nice way he has and make me understand the two words, Satyata and Sabhyata. Satyata is the truth, which don't need anything extra. That is truth. Not even a single adjective. Truth is truth. All you can do is present the truth, but not prove the truth. And with Baba by my side, I just present it with Sabhyata, manners. No matter what it is, be humble and present it. Because the truth, what I'm trying to hold, doesn't even belong to me. It belongs to Baba. It belongs to God. Let there be no stubbornness. Because Baba said the sign of manners, Sabhyata, is humility. Be humble. Interact with manners. Let me not be clever. I am right, this one is wrong. It's not required. There is no need to prove the truth. Truth is just a sun, and it cannot remain hidden. Om Shanti.
What we shall do is, Gokul, you can take us through a short meditation for a minute. We can continue churning on this part of the Murli on Monday while you take the part 3 of the Murli.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a minute and let's meditate. Yes. Just take a deep breath and just let the whole Murli come into one essence. What we heard, the whole thing, the 1 hour of our journey with our beloved Baba. Let it come into one single word. That is Sabhyata, manners. With that one word, let me just vision myself. It's a tiny speck of star. Be right in front of Baba. point of light. He's waiting for us this very day. Child, you will be more enlightened and more powerful from this point. A simple word, but a powerful word. Gently, Baba is making me understand who he is with that simple word. I, the being, the supreme, is bestowing on you the means to prove to the world what truth is. That is just this one word, Sabhyata. Hold on to it. Shanti. Thank you, everyone. Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Gogul Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.